The concept we are going to cover now is something called as arbitrage. It's a very popular concept, but I've seen a lot of people going wrong with the understanding of how an arbitrage takes place. So, say for example, if you are in the suburbs, and in the suburbs you have oranges available to you at, let's say, 10 rupees a kg, and the same quality of oranges are available to you in town at, let's say, 12 rupees a kg. Now, what do? It's a very simple thing that you got to do is you see this as a money making opportunity. So what do is you go ahead and buy oranges at 10 rupees a kg from suburb and come and sell it at 12 rupees a kg in town. You make a 2 rupees almost risk free profit. Now this trade that I did is called an arbitrage. So what's an arbitrage? An arbitrage is making a trade in such a way that there is hardly any risk but you still make money. Or rather you can put it across this way, is where arbitrage is taking benefits of price differentials in two markets to make risk-free profits. So how would an arbitrage take place in an asset like equity? So say for example, we are talking about this stock called Reliance Industries. On National Stock Exchange, Reliance is trading at 850 rupees. And on Bombay Stock Exchange, Reliance is trading at, let's say, 854 rupees. Now, from 850 to 854 might seem a little exaggerated, but I'm just trying to help you understand the concept. So, can there be a difference between the price trading at NSE and BSE? Yes, very much. Because people trading on NSE are different from people trading on BSE, and hence demand supply may differ and hence price may differ at NSE or BSE. So what should you do? You should actually go ahead and buy shares from NSE and sell shares at BSE. Now, what is distinctly different between oranges and Reliance is that when you bought oranges from suburb and you sold it in town, your trade was over. You made 2 rupees. But when I buy 850, when I buy shares at 850 rupees from NSE, which means I will receive delivery of shares on NSE. And when I have sold shares at 854 on BSE, I will have to make delivery of shares on BSE. Which means over here my trade is not over. In fact, I have two trades standing. Trade number 1 and trade number 2. So how do I do an arbitrage? My arbitrage does not stop here where I have made 4 rupees. There is a second leg of things that I have to do to square up my position, which is now because I have bought 800 shares at 850 rupees in huge quantities, I will have the price going up. Let's say the price goes to 852. Now when the price goes to 852, I sell my shares on NSE, which means I had bought something, I sold something, my position on NSE squares up. How much money do I make? I bought it at 850, I sold it at 852. On NSE, I make 2 rupees. What happens on BSE? On BSE, because I sold it in huge quantities at 854, the price will drop to 852. Now what will happen is at 852, I start buying. So I had sold something, I buy it back. Now I sold it at 854, I buy it back at 852, I make another 2 rupees here. So in total, I have made 4 rupees. So step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4 put together determines one trade on arbitrage. This is how arbitrage is done in equity from one cash market to another cash market. Hope it's clear.